Good afternoon and welcome to the THC Show. It's December 31st, 2024. This is the last show of the year. Today, we're going to have Hippie Steve back, and Hippie Steve and I are going to talk about the events of the year that has passed in the cannabis industry. He's on the American side, I'm on the Canadian side. We're going to announce the Stoner of the Year award for this year from the Kelly's Green Lounge Network on YouTube and on Facebook. So we're going to announce the winners. There happens to be two of them this year. So let's see what else. Well, it was Stoner of the Week, but now we're announcing Stoner of the Year. What else? We've got a nice little 9-minute video from about 4 years ago with Neil Magnuson on a December 31st in the van that he had first. So we'll be doing that also. So right now, I'm going to just keep talking to you, I guess. Anyways, yeah, it's New Year's Eve, everybody. We're on the West Coast, so it's about 4:02 right now. I haven't had any updates on the CSP, Cannabis Substitution Program, Vancouver yet. We're still waiting to hear from Joy Davis about some conversations with the city and stuff like that. I did message Dan Magnuson, and I haven't heard back from him, but he's been feeling a little bit of under the weather lately, last couple of days anyway. So I hope everybody's well. I hope you all have had a great year this year, or the year was started off bad, maybe got better, or vice versa. You just don't know when you're out here. Anyways, with the other CSP has been doing well. I do believe we still have Mission, Newton, Surrey, Langley, and of course Chris Backer on the East Coast. You guys are awesome. Without you guys, more people would be probably dying from opioid overdoses. And this is what we do. The CSPs, they help prevent opioid overdoses with cannabis, because we know cannabis can save lives, and that's it. There's the government has been lying to us all this year, all that propaganda about it, making you want to go and murder your folks or rob people just so you can get more cannabis is total crap. Total crap. You know what? I'm going to bore you guys. I'm going to just go in. I'm going to throw on the video. Let's see. I've got the other Neil Magnuson video that we always play. Just let me bring it up here. Because we all, I miss that man. That's one of the things that we've lost. Well, maybe hold on. Maybe we can just talk about things that we've lost this year and how the year has gone. I know we're going to talk about it with Steve also, but this year we started with Neil Magnuson announcing that he had a cancer, esophageal cancer, and in May, we lost him, and he's in a better place now. You all know this and stuff like that, but it was a big loss for us, and he's missed every day by the community, by myself, by his family, and stuff like that. A couple of other news items that were this year. 25 years ago, everybody was worried about Y2K. We had, organizations sitting in front of computers wondering, is it going to change over from 1999 to 2000? The whole world was panicking, right? It was like just 25 years ago, right? Another news item from this year. When the legalization stores opened here in Canada, the government stores, they had a 24% increase in sales, they said, after the first year of people going to buy cannabis. Well, this year, only 7%. Yes, 7%. That's it. There has been a big decline in sales at government stores. And for me, my opinion on that would be, being a 43-year user of cannabis, it's because their tolerance is going up. All us people have been using for decades or many, many years know that the stuff at the government stores won't work for you because we have a much higher tolerance. And what I think is probably happening with the people that had just started when the legalization came in and government stores open is their tolerance is now getting a little bit higher. So they're going to have to either convince the government to sell stronger stuff, which would be nice because we don't have any medical stores here in Canada. They're all recreational. Or they're going to have to go back to the gray market where things are, you can find things that are a bit stronger, and you can find things that are, I was going with something a little bit cheaper. That's the word. Because we all know that the government store prices are really, really high. So, yeah, the gray market seems to be kicking back in. Everybody tried out their new thing and stuff like that. And now I think they're going to be coming back to those people who operate the gray market, all those growers. Maybe they'll get another job or something like that. So I'm just trying to fix this call. There we go. All right, so let's go do the video, and this is Neil Magnuson about 4 years ago, and this was in the van New Year's Eve. Here we go. Hey everybody!
Hey everybody!
Hey. We're down here for the last 420 of 2020 with Neil.
Hey, how you doing?
The friends, John, Andrew, Mackenzie's outside.
We're in the Healing Wave Scooby-Doo van.
Yeah, we are.
Scooby-Dooby van.
We're gonna come down and do a little Scooby-Dooing. We got Miss Joe Pepper on the camera. We got John at the window.
We're going outside in a minute.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're going outside in a minute. I figured we'd come on and spend 420 with our friends.
It's been an amazing year, that's for sure.
Yeah, let's do a recap, eh?
Going from our 3.5 years at Van Du, which ended in June of this year, at the end of June, and then we moved into a storefront that's just like a few feet away from here. We were there for 4.5 months, offering a low barrier access to all the different cannabinoids. It was a beautiful thing. But, couldn't get the license from Health Canada, even though we applied for it under an emergency basis over 3 months before now. But we've been in the RV here since the end of October. It's been really cool as far as that goes. But, of course, limits the amount of help we can give people. And we'd like to be back in our store. And we're hoping that's going to happen. We do have a lot of people supporting us. And now we've had a really good meeting with Health Canada through a conference call. And it looks like they're going to find a way to exempt us or license us early in the new year, they said. So we're very hopeful that's the case.
Yeah.
And we're providing low barrier access to cannabinoids here on the Downtown Eastside to offset the use of opioids and other very dangerous street drugs that people are using. And the high dose edibles helps people get through withdrawal, which is the most important facet of it all. And so we have a program where we give away 420 milligrams every 4 days to over 250 people. And we got 300 people on a waiting list and a whole bunch more people that would be on the waiting list if we could. But that's what's going on, and we're still here despite a lot of different obstacles we've had to overcome. And we're hoping for a very good new year, and we're hoping you all have a really good new year as well. And we're going to celebrate it at the final 420 of this year.
This year.
I've never said Happy New Year with more meaning than I'm saying it this year. It really, we're feeling it, that we need a much better year. And hopefully we can be very resilient as human beings, and we can rebound and come back and overcome all of this. And I know we're going to have a lot more challenges for sure to come.
Yeah.
But we've learned to handle those challenges. They can't quite put us into shock like what happened in March of this year, where the whole world shut down and we couldn't figure out what was going on for a while. We still don't really know. But at least they're kind of used to it.
I just saw a news article that the WHO is about to pronounce COVID-19 as an epidemic.
As an epidemic.
As an epidemic now.
Not a pandemic.
No, now it's becoming an epidemic.
Well, the numbers might support that.
People are actually dying. Pandemic just means something's spreading.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so they're I saw that this morning on Facebook there that they're about to announce it. Because of the new variant, I think.
I see.
Well, we don't want to talk about that because it's almost over.
Well, hopefully it's almost over.
Well, they said the vaccine's working for both for the variant and the other
We
one,
weren't
so.
even going to talk about this. I heard the vaccine doesn't prevent you from catching it or spreading it. It only prevents the symptoms
Oh,
from
really?
happening.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true either.
Yeah.
Hard to know what's true. There's so much fake news.
I don't want to even try it right now.
Me
There's so
neither.
may of them out there. One in Britain, they said, oh, they made it a lot cheaper than the other ones. So what do they not include? Right? There's
I don't
so
know.
many different vaccines out there that who do you know you can trust? And you can't sue them, apparently, if they mess up. So.
Really? I don't know about any of that.
Yeah, I've heard that they strike the deal with the government that if it doesn't work, they cannot be sued for it.
Well, and what happened to having to have like 11 solid months of testing? Like, that hasn't happened, obviously.
No.
There's a lot of things, I don't know.
But
I don't want to talk
protein,
about that.
That's the protein thing,
This
too.
is so
right?
last year.
Which is in a few hours.
The new year should be much better. There should be some, end to whatever this is going on.
Yeah.
And there should be low barrier access to cannabinoids in a community that you're in, hopefully coming up not too far from now,
Yep.
that the government's going to recognize that people deserve to have, reasonably priced cannabis to, in a world where it's right now still prohibition prices.
Yeah, it's still, yeah.
Yeah. And beyond prohibition prices. It's
And look here, they're even like closing our liquor store down at 8 o'clock here today, too.
because
right?
of the epidemic or
Yeah.
pandemic.
Yeah.
We're back to talking about that again. Cannabis is protective, by the way, and it's an anti-inflammatory, which
Yep.
is good. And it might even be part of a future treatment for COVID. And
It could be.
here we are still talking about it. I can't wait for this year to be over because maybe next year we won't have to talk about it so much.
Yeah, I know.
And
Right?
it has been
Well, there's
this
a
year has
light at
been
the end
all
of the
about.
tunnel now, right?
Maybe. I don't know. I think we're just living in a tunnel from now on. That's all. There might be a light at the end, but we don't get out of here anyway.
What's your best memory of 2020?
Well, opening the store for sure.
Opening the store?
Opening the store was.
I think it's going to be the giveaway because this is my first year doing the giveaway with you guys.
I see.
And I think that was one of my best.
That was certainly a highlight.
Yeah, it was definitely,
So opening the store for us was for me was a very emotional day.
Yeah.
Finally we had this space that we could offer what we really needed to offer the right way, and we felt like we were on the right track to having it continue. We still do, but we've had to suffer these setbacks that are there because of government corruption and what's going on with this whole so-called legalization, where they want to have just government-controlled cannabis sales with 3 different levels of taxation on there, use outrageous packaging, don't have proper cannabis for people in the first place, nobody can smell it, all these wrong things about that. When we opened our store, to me that was the symbol or the sign that we were going to be able to overcome that, that we were going to be able to have low barrier access, or at least inexpensive cannabis that was still high quality, because you have to have high quality cannabis for helping people get off of opioids.
Actually,
All the people that we're dealing with have health
10
issues.
milligrams not going to do anything for them.
Nothing at all.
No, not at all.
I mean, there's the odd one. I can't say that because there was a couple people in of the 300 or so that would line up twice a week at Vandu that would tell me that just the 1 5 milligram gummy ball every half hour was what they needed, and they didn't need more than that. But of course, as we know, most of the people in wheelchairs and many of the people who are medical users, they use hundreds, if not thousands, of milligrams on a daily basis to deal with their issues. So you can't be getting that from a government store that has the low milligrams to begin with, and you would want to have a place where you can get it that you can trust. So I think
I wouldn't want to buy 200 milligrams.
All right,
Really? No. Just take.
Who is it?
Thank you. Oh, wow.
Who was it?
Who was it?
I don't know.
Kenya?
No.
No. Okay, somebody else. No problem.
We're coming out there.
Yeah,
We're coming out there.
We're coming out right now.
We're coming out to do a little more 420 because it's not quite 420 yet.
We're going out.
Deb's going out.
Okay.
Why? Where do you gotta go?
Oh, I got Jerry's waiting for me.
Gary?
Yes, there goes Deb.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm
Oh, come to the window. Come to the window.
You need help?
Hello? All right, where's Bob?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
They lost him.
I
They
think
lost
we were
him.
in here for too long.
I think our 420 crew took off on us. I think so.
Yeah.
There's just John. It's just John.
Hey! No. What do we got going on here? Oh, we turned around on you guys. Happy New Year, everybody. All right, there we go. There's John. There's
Thanks for
Neil.
an amazing year again. You're helping us out down here. You make it such a special time for us, and you make it so easy for us to help people when you come down here. I just love it. I can't
All the
thank you
best
enough,
to
my
you,
friend.
brother. We're gonna have a good 2021.
Yes, we will. We're gonna make it that way. Life is what you make it.
Hugs. There we go.
See you, buddy.
See you, buddy. Oh.
See you, buddy.
See you, buddy.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We got a New Year message from Jen.
Happy New Year.
Hey, yo, Jen.
What am I smoking here? Holy
Oh,
smokes.
you might be smoking mine.
Oh,
Yeah, you better watch out.
Happy fucking New Year, Neil.
See you next year.
Surprise shout out.
We'll see you next year. See you next year. There's Joe Pepper.
right.
Oh, well. Turn around.
All right. Well, I hope
There we are.
everybody has a really good New Year.
Yeah.
We'll
We're
make
gonna
it that
finish
way,
this
right?
off.
Because life's what you make it. So
Yeah. And if you keep it positive, life will turn positive.
just have as much fun as you can.
Yes. Cheers, everybody. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Don't get too drunk. And if you eat edibles, but. All right, we're back. Oh, wow. And as we all know, Neil never did get his permit from Health Canada. So, and it really sucked, man. We tried and we tried, and he tried and tried. And all we ended up doing is just getting busted by Vancouver Police Department again and again and again. So, it was a valiant effort, and we're still trying to this day to get that done and bring cannabis to people that on the downtown east side, because we know that they need it, right? We're saving people's lives. Sorry, a little bit of pasties. We're saving people's lives today down there. Everybody that does an edible is and high for an hour or two or whatever it is not doing hard drugs then, right? So we're showing them a different way. And we had 280 people that were coming to us every 4 days, getting 420 milligrams of cannabis to help get them off of the hard drugs. And it was working. It was working really well. Some people didn't. Some people did. Some people could do it in a week or two. Some people took a month. It's, there are people that you can group together, but we're all individuals and we all had different results. But the main result was that it worked. And that was great. Sorry, that was a good drink. Anyways, we got Hippie Steve in the background. He's going to be joining us in the next couple of minutes. It's 4:17 now. If you want to start chopping up your bud with your scissors or your grinder, maybe turn on the e-nail or something like that. We're definitely going to be coming in to do that today. You know what? I do have the video that I entered into Steve's or Kelly's Green Lounge event for Stoner of the Week. So I'm going to see if I can find it here because I'm on my page, right? And go to my videos. I don't know where to find my videos. Where are my videos? All right. Oh, I see. Your videos. That's what it says. Your videos, right? Anyways, 418. I'm going to see if I can scroll down here and find my entry to the Stoner of the Week, where I did 26 dabs in an hour and 14 minutes. So I see if I can find this one here. I know it's here somewhere. I just have to do a little bit of scrolling. This is one of the videos, like I said, that was entered into there. Now see, there it is. Now, why don't I not see the rest of my videos? Oh, I see. You got to do different pages. That's why. All right, let's see if I can find it now. 419. We got bring in Steve. Let's bring in Steve. Hippie Steve. Are you there?
Hey.
Hey! Happy New Year, buddy.
Happy New Year. I think I chose the right attire, man. Look at that.
I did. Maybe you had a little hint.
That wasn't even planned.
So, anyways, we got like 1 minute left till 4:20. I've got my dabs ready. I got today. Today, I have my most expensive pipe. This one here. Let's see. There we go. This is a Broski Slug Cycler.
Nice.
Yes, right. So I figured I'd bring out the best today. I dressed up a little bit, being that it's New Year's Eve. So I'm going to start getting this one going, and we'll give everybody a cheers and that, because it's pretty much It's probably 420 very, very soon. So let me get this torch going. I'm going to do a cold start dab.
Nice. 420. Hey, it's 720 here, 420 there.
There
Woohoo!
we go. Happy 420.
Happy 420. The last 420 of
2024.
2024.
Yeah.
Hey.
And like I said in my comments, today's dabs were provided by Cheap Dabs. They sent me some live resin to use on the show today, so I thank them very much.
Nice.
Yeah.
Freeze always good.
They're going to be sending me some more stuff too, which is very, very nice. Oh, Catherine, thank you very much. Happy 420, everybody. Oh, yeah.
Waiting on mine to heat up.
How was the year for you, Steve?
Man, I had a great year.
You did you?
Actually, had a lot changed since the last time I was on your episode. It was only a while ago.
Yeah.
Hey, there's my friend Kat saying happy 420. Hey.
Yeah, I just put her up there. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot's changed since the last time I talked to you, man. I got my own apartment, and I'm able to smoke inside and freely dab where I want and how I live how I want, so.
That's always awesome when you can do that, eh?
Hey, cheers to that. Here we go.
Cheers. So while you were talking, I'm going to try to see if I can find my video entry to the Kelly's contest there. So, and I don't know if she told you who the winners are, but I know who the winners are.
Yes, I do know.
You do know who the winners are. Okay, all right. Well, when we do this, and we're after the video, I'll only give it a little bit of it. Then we can announce the winners. But maybe you can tell us what was good about this year for you.
Well, let's see. This year, man, to be honest, it was just the best thing about this year is I got to spend a lot more time with my kids, man.
That's always a good thing, right?
The last 4 years or so, 5 years, I was in Oklahoma in the cannabis industry, and if anybody knows anything about growing weed, it takes a lot of time, man. The harvesting and the cloning and the everything. So I spent a lot of time away from my kids, man. I worked a lot. Like I would do 16-hour days sometimes, and I never saw my kids that much, So this last year, I've got to spend more time with my kids, I think, in any year since they were born, to be honest with you. So.
Oh, wow. Well, it's always nice. And you got Christmas with them. That Christmas with kids is always great. Eh?
We had Christmas in our new apartment. We had, it was great, man. It's been the ending of the year has been way better than the rest of the year. I will say that.
Well, then maybe that's going to set it up for 2025 to be a great year.
I do believe that. I believe it's going to, man. I really think so. And my birthday is on 420, so I got this next year 420 is on Easter. So,
wow. My birthday's in 12 days.
Nice. Happy birthday, man.
Thank you very much.
So I got so next year I'll have 3 days in one. I'll have Easter and my birthday and 420, So it's gonna be a great day, great year next year.
Wow, you're gonna just be so stoned.
you know what they say about 420 on Easter, right?
Yeah, what about it?
Blaze it and praise it.
Do you know why the Easter Bunny hides his eggs, Steve?
Why is that?
Because he doesn't want anybody to know he's fucking chickens. Sorry, Andy Barr, but I just had to put that out there. He put out the Easter Bunny. And that's a good one. Well, I haven't been able to find my video, which really is annoying, but whenever you're always looking for something, you can never find it, right?
Oh, I hate that, man. I hate that.
I know. Anyways, can you find your video where maybe you can send me a link to your video?
To be honest, I don't even think I sent in a video. I think it was just I want to say it was
on the episode.
I want to say it was a picture that I sent in.
Oh, it's just a picture. Okay.
It could have been that picture of me with my 7 joints on it, I think.
That's probably what it was. Yes. We did ask Kelly to be part of the show today, but she has other things to do, being it's New Year's Eve. It's also like almost 7:30 back there, so I'm sure she's out with her husband and enjoying the evening, so she wasn't able to make it. So
that's all right, man.
All right, so let's announce Stoner of the Year. Well, now we know that it's Stoners of the Year.
Well, who was it, man? I'm excited.
Yeah, all right, ready? Here we go. Do I do a drum roll? Congratulations, Steve.
Hey, congratulations, Glenn.
Thank you.
Hey, Somebody told me earlier that you can be Canadian Stoner of the Year and I can be America's Stoner of the Year.
There we go. That
It's a
works
win.
for
It's a
me.
win-win.
That works for you. All right. There we go. Eh? So the way that I got to be Stoner of the Year is because Kelly Green Lounge has a show on YouTube, and they do Stoner of the Week, and then you enter your video, and people do they vote? Who is there any voting?
To be honest, I honestly can't remember how they did it. I think they did, yeah, or maybe Kelly did.
And I got voted to be Stoner of the Week for that week, and now we brought them all together. And the Kelly Green has from Kelly Green's Lounge has announced that Steve is the American one, and I am the Canadian one. Thank you. And I did a video of 26 dabs, doing 26 dabs in an hour and 14 minutes. You can find it on YouTube. I might even go look.
Oh, it was on YouTube?
It's on YouTube. Yeah.
All right, cool. I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Well, you can tell people what's coming up in your life. What happened? Anything in the cannabis industry down there?
Yeah. Actually, so I'm in Ohio now, and actually, let's see, what date was it? It was this month, actually, just a few weeks ago. I held a cannabis bingo event in Dayton, Ohio. So pretty much, it was just your regular bingo, but it was cannabis themed. It was in a smoke lounge, so you could smoke there while playing bingo, and all the prizes were weed themed, like weed coloring books, weed just regular books, seeds. Actual weed that the place donated. So there's a lot of prizes that you could have won. I think we ended up playing about 8 rounds of bingo and had a good turnout. Had about 22 to 25 people show up. The place was so happy with the turnout, they invited me to do another one. So I'm planning another one right now for a couple months ahead.
Well, that's good. And do you actually win cannabis or just cannabis?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, a couple of the prizes. The place that we held it at was like a smoke lounge / dispensary. They donated some flour and some edibles to win on one of the rounds. So that was pretty cool. Yeah.
Nice. Hey, I found the video. I found it.
Cool.
All right. No. Don't worry about it. You can keep talking. We'll show it in a bit. I'll go in and try to get the information and where I can share it. There it is. Share.
So other than that, man, just staying relevant. My comedy page, my Hippie Steve comedy page that we're on, just hit 52,000 followers. So I'm making moves in the weed the weed comedy page. I guess you know what I mean. I guess I could say
52,000 on YouTube.
No, on Facebook, right here on Facebook.
Okay, great. Wow, that's right.
52,000 followers, man. It's a really big. It was a really big mark.
Oh, that is great. That is awesome. Congratulations.
So, appreciate you, man. Thank you. So yeah, other than that, just I don't have much planned besides I'm doing open mic comedies every now and then and stand-up comedy and then playing in the bingo and just trying to stay relevant in the cannabis industry as it as it keeps expanding and yeah, that's about it. Breaking stigma wherever I can, man.
Are you going to be doing any more growing or anything?
I'd like to get into it. I mean, eventually, once the weather, turns and we can start growing outdoor again, I'm gonna go grow some more plants outdoor. But I haven't got into the industry in Ohio yet. I don't know. I got mixed feelings about Ohio's industry. It's a little bit more corporate and business, and it's more money backed. And Oklahoma was a lot of mom and pop people, and a lot of people doing it because they love the plant, not the money. You know what I mean? So it's a little bit different. It's a little different in Ohio, man.
Yeah. And do you smoke with your around the kids? Do you tell the kids that it's medicine and stuff like that? I did the same with my kids too.
Both of my kids were born in Colorado, and they're 6 and they're 8, and they've been around it all their life. In Oklahoma, I worked about 5 different grows. I took them to each grow and toured them, showed them the plants, explained what it was, and they've never seen me drink an alcoholic drink in their life, but they've seen me smoke. And they know that they know the difference. I tell them the difference. I said, this is medicine. It comes from the ground. And they've never known weed to be bad, man. It's always been good in their eyes.
Yeah. Same with my kids. I got 4 of them, and they've never known it to be bad.
Exactly.
What alcohol can do to people. So hopefully they grow up that way and respect it, and maybe not poison themselves with alcohol, right? And just stick to cannabis.
Yeah. 2025 will be my 5th year off of alcohol, man. So without a drop. 5 years.
Next, in the 12 days, it'll be 25 years crack free for me because of cannabis.
Sweet.
Yes. 25 years. Never went to an NA meeting or anything. I just thought that was another place to meet other people who were doing the same drug and new connections. And, it probably wouldn't work for me, right?
No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't like an alcoholic or anything. I wasn't even a heavy drinker, but I would drink occasionally. And then I just one day was like, you know what? I'm just going to stop drinking altogether. I don't even do it. It's not even fun anymore. So I just totally stopped about 5 years ago, and 6 years off of tobacco. And I can thank weed definitely for that one, man.
Yeah,
100%.
I got 23 years off of tobacco.
Awesome, man. Good, good. That's great, man.
It's it. Yeah, it's a big difference. I can do dabs without coughing.
Yeah. When I lived in Colorado, I stopped smoking cigarettes, and I just replaced my cigarettes with joints. So every time I'd get in the car, I'd light up a joint, man, and it literally broke me from smoking cigarettes. So
the exact same thing I did. I just did it with a big bag of bottom of the bag stuff. Right, every time I wanted to have a cigarette, I'd smoke a joint instead.
Yeah,
and if I
exactly.
and like some people, we always had a cigarette after smoking a joint, right?
Yeah,
so I would smoke another one. Right, another joint, right, and I wasn't going back to it. And by the time you got through 1.5 of Bob, you don't want to smoke anymore. Nothing.
That's funny shit. It's good, man.
I did that for a month, and a month later, I was done with cigarettes, and I used the patch. That and the patch.
Cool, right on. Whatever helps, man.
I figured it only took me once to get hooked. Should only take me once to get off, and it did.
Exactly right. I believe it.
Right? Yeah. But 23 years later, still not
That's
smoking.
Awesome. That's great, man.
Smoking cannabis, still smoking. So, have you done any comedy in Canada? Have you ever had any problems crossing the border? Being that you use cannabis and stuff like that.
I've never been out of this country, man. Sadly to say.
You never have. I've been to Buffalo and stuff like that before 9/11 and stuff.
Yeah.
I used to work for concerts, and my last concert was at War Memorial Auditorium in Buffalo, New York.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't have a problem getting out of the country, though. I don't have any. I've never been arrested. I've never, I have no I have no conviction. No, nothing. So I would never have a problem leaving. I want to. I love traveling. The opportunities never arose, I guess, to leave the country. I don't know.
Yeah. One of their trick questions is, do you smoke cannabis? Never, ever answer that question.
Okay.
Because if you say yes, then they're going to search you even harder, and they might not even let you in.
Even as friendly as they are now with it, you think they'll still do that? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. What it's going to take is for Trump to make it legal federally. Once it's legal federally, the laws of Canada match the laws of the United States, and then that way there won't be so much problems with cannabis on people who have cannabis records or something like that, because it's not a law that equates to their law. That's the whole thing, right? So if they have a law that equates to the Canadian law, the same thing, and you've broken that law, even assault or drunk driving or anything, they won't let you in.
That's crazy.
Unless you got a waiver. If you have a waiver, which is like 6 months of work and $5,000, and it's not guaranteed that you're going to get it, but you can get a waiver too. So
wow,
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I've never been. I've always wanted to check out Canada. And the more of you I meet, the more of you I like, because the people are awesome.
The reason I mention that is because we were going to have a show here last weekend called The Dope Show.
Oh, and sweet.
It's been postponed to June 21st now here in Vancouver. So for the Dope Show, it's comedians who come on stage and they do their skit, and then they go back and they get high, and then they come back and do a skit again, right?
Awesome. That's great.
So now that I've been given my press pass from Pot TV and Cannabis Culture, yay, thank you very much, people. Thank you, Jeremiah and Jody and everybody. I can go to these kind of events and get more people for the show, and enjoy some comedy and stuff like that. So I was thinking that maybe you could get into something like that.
Hey, I would love to. That sounds right up my alley, man.
Right up your alley, right?
That's awesome. That sounds great.
I'm sure you could Google it. It's called The Dope Show. I think they do stuff in like I can look it up right now here. I think they do stuff in the States also. So maybe that's where the Dope Show. Let's see.
I'll sign right up. Hey, doing what I love and doing what I love. All right, cool.
All right. So Yeah, it looks like they do. No, maybe the dope show events, 3 upcoming activities. Yeah, let's see the dope show in the U.S. No, it's just a video. Oh, Wikipedia. Dope show with Tyler Smith. Yeah, maybe I don't know, but I'm sure you being in the comedy industry, you'll be able to figure that out.
Oh, I'll check it out. I'll look into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a dab with you. I'll pull out my good old Puffco because the other one's still over there.
I actually just got this. Let's see, can I turn my camera around or no?
You can, I do believe so. I don't know. If you're on your phone, you should be able to. I would think.
I would think so too.
I think it's in your camera settings. Oh, nope.
That was not it.
All right, I gotta finish up this live resin here from Cheap Dabs. Nice people. Oh, we lost Steve. Oh no, we'll have to wait for him to come back. Well, while we're doing that, why don't you guys grab your pipes and stuff like that, or grab that roach from the 420 and join me as we do a little smoke here and wait for Steve to come back. All right, there he is. He's back already. Let's add him back to the stage.
So I got this. I just recently got this
Steve,
E-rig.
Hold on. You disappeared for a while. We have not heard anything for you since this yellow box. So if you want to start again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can now.
This is a E-rig that I recently got.
Yeah.
And I got it set up, and I'm doing a dab off of this right here.
Oh, nice. I have
this
one.
Tsunami blast.
Oh, and mine's from Two Hoot in Alberta.
Nice.
I love that stuff. Did you get that from like the States?
No,
he's gone again. Are you
we won't do that again.
Oh, there we go. All right. Well, I guess as he's turning his camera around, he's been there. We go. We'll add him back. He's back again. All right. Yeah. Whoa! I wonder what that is. You see something round.
Why is it doing this? Hold on a second.
I don't know. It's your phone, not mine. Oh, he's gone again. What a way to end the year. Yeah. All right. Is he back? All right. He's back. Oh, there we are. All right.
What is going on? I just totally ruined this.
Yeah. You just put your camera in front of a lamp or something again. Wow. Having some technical difficulties on the last show of the year. What the hell, eh? All right, let's bring him back. All right, there he is. All right.
I just can't see the camera now, which is all right. It's all good.
Oh, you can't see the camera? Well,
it's all good.
You look the same as you were just like a minute ago.
Cool. So yeah, what are you looking forward to for the next year, man? What do you got planned?
Well, I'm gonna see where the press pass gets us. Where it looks like we're going into an election here in Canada, so I'm definitely wanting to go do some scrums and find out what their views on cannabis and helping people get off hard drugs would be. So that's one of the things I'd like to do. Whenever they come into my area, I'd like to talk to the politicians. And we all believe it's going to be the progressive conservatives are going to take over. So one of my friends already knows that guy, Pierre Polyev, and he was supposed to come to his house. We're still waiting to see if that happens. So
cool.
Yeah. One of my friends I know here in Mission, him and his wife just recently lost their 14-year-old daughter to an opioid overdose in a homeless camp.
Damn.
Yeah. So they got to go to Ottawa and talk to the people of the government right there, and like with all the politicians around and everything, and they got to go and share their story. So this year was a little hard for them. I'm not going to mention their names, but they are on the news. They were all over the news. So but it was a little bit hard for them this year. So I just told them to focus on each other and to celebrate each other, even though they know that they're missing their daughter this year. they still have each other, right? And they still got to get each other through it, right? So
That's rough, man.
So I just saw him today, and he said thank you and for the things that I've suggested and done, and that was really nice. And I hope that 2025 is a little bit easier year for them.
Right on.
Right.
Yeah, there's opioids, man. That's bad. I've lost a few friends myself, man.
You did you?
Oh yeah, I've known a few of my friends that have gone down that road, and they overdosed, especially when he got into heroin and stuff. You know.
Do you know anybody that's gone there and used cannabis to get out of it, like yourself?
I never traveled down that.
You're alcohol, but yeah.
I never traveled down that road, but I mean, I don't know. I know some people that have made it through and they still use cannabis. I guess they could probably attribute that to helping them stay off of it.
Yeah.
So I know some people. Yeah.
If they didn't have an out, they would probably be still doing their same drug, right?
Exactly, right. So yeah, you can definitely contribute that to that helping. But yeah, I definitely know some people that have made it through addiction and that use cannabis actively. So yeah.
My kids have lost a half sister. They about a year and a half or 2 years ago. They found her in their kitchen.
Wow.
And now that the mother of my kids takes care of their grandson. He lives with them. So yeah, it was sad to lose that. But we've lost a lot of people, right? And this is what we're trying to do here on the Canadian side, on the Downtown Eastside, is provide cannabis so we don't have to lose as many people. But the government doesn't support us; they don't come and check us out or anything. So we're trying to fight through the City Hall, and we got Joy Davies doing that for us, and Russ Miller and a few other people. So we hope that maybe 2025 will be a little bit different.
Let's hope so, for sure.
Yeah. It's been a tough year. Now you got Trump coming in.
Yeah, buddy.
You're a good Trump supporter, or are you?
No, I don't do politics, man.
No, I know. But you gotta live with the guy. So you think it's gonna be all right? You think it's gonna be bad?
Well, I heard one of the bad things is he's gonna crack down on marijuana again. Is what I heard.
Really? Oh, I've heard the opposite up here, that he's supposed to be cannabis friendly, and I think Kennedy is supposed to be cannabis friendly or something like that.
I hope so. I hope they are, but I've heard. Well, you hear all kinds of stuff. You don't know what to believe.
You would know better because you're there.
Yeah, but I really don't. I don't get into politics. I really don't. I don't vote, man. That's just my personal belief and personal opinion. I just don't mix well with the government. I don't like having my weed taxed. I remember back in the day buying weed and it didn't get taxed. You know what I mean?
So you don't have much of a gray market down there as we do here?
Oh, I mean, what do you mean?
Well, I mean, like non-taxable weed, buying it from your buddy.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's still out there, but not like what it used to be back in the day. They're still getting it from a dispensary somewhere else, and I don't know. I got mixed feelings about the industry, man. It's good and it's bad, but
Yeah. There's always an opposite to everything, right?
Yeah, I just that's the number one thing is no matter where you go, no matter how you get it legally, it's going to be taxed, man, and they got to get their cut. And I think to me, that's fucked. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Because they used to arrest us for this shit and fine us for this shit, and now they're getting their cut out of it, and it's messed up.
Yeah. But I heard somebody say that if they weren't getting a cut out of that, then they would be getting a cut out of your pocket somewhere else, right?
By arresting you, yep, exactly right. Either way, they're getting a cut, I guess, right?
Yeah. You got company now?
What's that?
You got company?
No, I don't have company. I got kids. What's that?
Yeah, I thought maybe somebody walked in your house or something, one of the kids or something.
I got kids running around, but they're in their room playing right now. After I get off here, we're doing game night until the ball drops here.
Oh yeah, what are you guys doing?
We're gonna play Clue. We're gonna play tic-tac-toe, Uno, and Bingo.
Nice.
We've got 4 games lined up.
It's 4:44 here, and at 4:44, that's an angel on your shoulder, and that would be Neil Magnuson. He's here for the last show, overlooking us. Hi, buddy. We missed you. I love you.
One love.
Yeah, I happened to look at my watch and saw 4:44. I was like, yeah, he's here. Yeah.
My grandmother was born on April 4th, 1944. 4/4/44.
Oh, there you go. So
Yeah.
she's constantly on your shoulder, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll never forget her birthday. Her birthday, it just stays in my mind.
Wow. Wow. It'd be really nice to have you up here in Canada and see you maybe do a show or something like that.
Hey, that would be awesome. I got to start branching out and making more connections and networking a little bit better.
Yeah, I've got a whole year of shows to make up. Happy New Year from Saskatchewan. Thank you, Jason. Oh, there you go, buddy. From our house to your house. I love you guys. Thank you very much, friends. That's awesome when people pop in and say hi.
I love it.
I was saying something there and I forgot what I was saying.
You were saying,
yeah, see, cannabis, eh? Yeah, man.
oh, you were talking about wanting to get up to Canada and do a show up there. And...
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say I'm gonna try to get Mike Rita on the show too. Mike's a good friend of mine. He's a good comedian, cannabis comedian. He's been in a lot of our cups to that. But I'm gonna see if I can throw him out a link and get him on the show this year too. I got a whole year show. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. A whole year show. Hey, we got around to it. Man, it took a minute, but we got around to it.
It comes back. Sometimes it's too late to come back. Hopefully next week we're gonna have Mike Wise. I've been talking to Mike Wise and I've been sending him messages, so we might have Mike Wise from the Mike Wise Show on next week. So
nice, awesome.
That'd be good. Have you ever met him?
No, I've never met him. No, I have not.
No. He's a big person in the cannabis industry down there in the States.
Okay, cool.
He's got videos on how to make cannabis oil that are free and stuff like that you can watch. And so, yeah,
awesome.
I actually had a request to have him on the show. So I've reached out to him. He said, yes, he'd like to do the show. So I've asked him to do January 7th. I'm just waiting for an answer back.
Great. Awesome.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm going to let you go because I've got that video to do of Neil's, the memorial video. And then when I come back, I want to say thank you to everybody for the year. So we'll have you back on the show in a few months. Thank you very much, American winner, Stoner of the Year.
Congratulations to the Canadian winner. Happy New Year to everybody, and everybody stay stoned next year. And one love.
And thank you very much, Kelly's Green Lounge, for announcing us the winners.
Yeah,
of this
thank you, Kelly. Thank you, all the supporters of all our pages and everything. Thank you, guys.
Give your page a shout out.
Yeah, check me out on Hippie Steve Comedy, just on Facebook. Like I said, we're up to 52,000 followers. I go on there and do lives, and just it's very, very friendly environment there, So
when you get the chance, copy your link, put it in the comments, and everybody will see your comments, and they can just go there without having to look it up.
Awesome! Happy New Year, everybody!
Happy New Year, Steve. Take care, buddy.
Cheers. Bye.
Bye.
Cheers. Bye.
All right. So we're gonna go back to Neil. We're gonna go to Neil's memorial. Should I do my video? Nah, let's just do Neil's memorial video. All right, I got to do this share screen. There it is. This one here. All right, we'll see you when I come back.
Oh, wow. Welcome to the THC Show with Neil. THC stands for Truth, Hope, and Change, and we're going to hope to cover all the different latest news and stuff to do in the cannabis world, and do it in a way that gives you some hope and maybe provides some opportunity for change. You guys want some free weed? Well, let's get this underway then.
You're live.
Ready? We're live?
You're live.
All right, hey. Welcome to the THC Show, everybody.
What's actually some pretty nice stuff here, Neil.
Oh yeah, have you seen the plants?
Yes, I just saw the plants. Beautiful.
Plants are awesome.
The laws against cannabis are very destructive, and they fly right in the face of what it means to be a Canadian and what it means to be in a free country. If you're not free to grow a plant and use a plant for your arthritis, pain, or to feel good or whatever you want, you're not free.
There is so much oppression of our great culture here. There's so much hypocrisy and corruption in this world we're living in. And we're still going to fight hard to get what we deserve.
You deserve the right to do or not do whatever you want to do or don't want to do without any government coercion or prohibition until you interfere with somebody else. If you don't stand up for it, they'll continue to take it away from us. Your children will be a lot less free than we are, and we'll be a lot less free.
It's 4:20. My alarm didn't go off.
But you were in spiel. I couldn't interrupt.
I was waiting for that thing to go. I was kind of keeping my eye on it, you know. All right. Well,
We really are making an impact in this community and offsetting the use of opioids. I thank everybody that's been involved and helped us get here, and we're looking forward to another great year.
I can't thank enough all the people that helped me do this. I thank you, the viewer, for watching. It's really been great to have you along. I hope that we're able to make a difference in your life and maybe make a difference in the world somewhere. And I want you all to have as much fun as you can changing the world. From myself, Neil Magnuson, Pot TV, and the THC Show. Have as much fun as you can changing the world.
So I'm a bit of a patriot. I love my country. I hate my government. I'm scared shitless of those people. They are corrupt as could be, and they can make our lives miserable, but I love Canadians. So when it was time to help out with these pot rallies that I've been going to for 5 years, one of the first things that came to my mind is, well, we got to have a proper anthem. We need to have something that's thought-provoking, that's respectful, that's not stupid, that helps to teach people about what we're doing here. So I wrote my version of O Cannabis. So without any further ado, if you know the words, give me a hand. If you don't, that's fine. I'll sing them for you. O Cannabis.
Oh, cannabis, the sacred plant of peace. With healing powers, it helps our eyes to see. And with glowing joints, we make the point that the true north should be free. And with wise red eyes, we criticize the war against our family. God keep us down from the police. Oh, cannabis, we stand here high and proud for this. Oh, cannabis, the sacred plant of peace. Thank you. Let's get you some marijuana.
Peace, buddy. We miss you a lot. 2024, it's been quite the year. We lost Neil, May 26, 2 a.m. My most memorable moment of the year was playing that song for him in his hospital room, surrounded by Carly Marley, Jody Meyer, Jody Emery, but she uses a different name now, and Jeremiah. And I think there was another person there. We played that song for him, and he smiled through all his pain that he was going through. We felt the joy in the room, and we saw him smile, a dying man smile. So that was my most memorable moment of 2024. just that those people showed up at that time to be there, and that I had the idea to play that song for him. I love you guys very much, and I thank you very much for watching us for 2024. I plan to make the year 2025 just as interesting on the show as I can. As you can see, we've got a little bit more content and new content, and we're going to try to bring you stories of how cannabis has helped people. We'll maybe bring you some growers with some tips. You know, we all will have the scenery in the background from the lady grower, and when she sends us more pictures. So, yeah, 2025 is looking good. It's a whole year of shows I've got to go through, but I only, you know, I'm doing it bit by bit. I'm not taking on the whole year and trying to do the whole thing. So I do want to say, though, if you would like to be on the show and you have an interesting story, look up Glenn Wells on Facebook. I'm the one with the blue check mark. That's GLENN, 2 N's on Glenn, Wells, WELLS. And send me a message, and maybe we can have your story on the show of how cannabis has helped you from your addictions, or saved your life, or maybe prevented cancer, or you're recovering from cancer with cannabis. Let's have those kind of stories out there, and let's show the people that the government has been lying to us all these years. That cannabis is bad for you. It's alcohol that's bad for you. It's tobacco that's bad for you. You don't have to smoke cannabis. You can ingest it as edibles too, and low doses also. Where it's not going to affect you as much as doing 100 milligrams like I do, and puts me to sleep every night. But I'm sure there's going to be ways that the pharmaceutical companies are going to try to make something synthetic for us, you know, because they want the money, and there's no money in people growing plants in their backyard for them and creating our own stuff that we need. So I want to thank Cannabis Culture and Rumble for allowing me to have the show on there. A big shout out to Jeremiah, Vandermeer, Jody, Carly, and the staff of Cannabis Culture. We advertise them on the show. If you're in the Vancouver area, come on down to the Cannabis Culture store or lounge. Support these guys. They support us. And by that, we are able to do a show for you guys. So, yeah, come and check them out. The address is there, 303 West Hastings. They're open till midnight. The lounge is open till midnight. The store is open till 6 o'clock. And, yeah, it is a great place to smoke. It's really big. And they got High Score, too. High Score is open, I think, at 5 from 5 till midnight. And now High Score is a place where you can go play video games, on your Nintendo or PlayStation or Xbox, and they also have video game machines too, so you can get stoned and play the games at the same time. So if you don't want to just sit around the lounge, you want to play some games, you get high with your buddies, bring your guys down, you know, and have a little session, have a little night of whatever games you might play, but come on down to High Score. All right, we got about 2 minutes left. And I've already thanked you guys. I do want to thank you one more time. I want to thank all our supporters from this year, all our donators from this year. Without you, like I say, we wouldn't have any of these programs. We wouldn't be able to save people's lives without the donations that we get from people like Steve Nemi and the other people who are helping the other CSPs. Like in Mission, we have a lady who makes, or Sean has a lady who makes sandwiches and tarts for them and is there every week for them. So without these people and the people that support Chris and Langley and Newton and Surrey, without those people, a lot more people would be dying. And that's what we're here to do, is prevent people from dying. All right. 1 minute to go. Well, 1 minute and 20 seconds to go. This is the end of 2024, December 31st. It's always nice to end it this way. I want to say, go out and do something nice for someone today. They will probably do something nice for someone else, and we'll all have a much better world to live in. And as Neil Magnuson always said, go out and have as much fun as you can changing the world. Thank you very much, everybody, from Cannabis Culture, myself, Glenn Wells. And if you're on Rumble and you like the show, give us a like and a follow. And like I said, if you've got an interesting story and you want to share it and you want to be on the show, reach out to me. Send me a direct message on Messenger. Happy New Year, everybody. Wishing you all the best in 2025. Take care. We'll see you next week.